Hello folks, welcome to another anime video. Now this one, it's going to kind of tie in with this coronavirus that we're having. The anime I'm going to cover today I got it written down so I can read it properly, is Moyashimon? Moyashimon, yeah, it's Moyashimon. I'll put it here. I think the translation is my agricultural university, something like that, or my agricultural experience. I think it's Moyashimon. Okay, I think that's what it's pronounced. I probably pronounced it wrong, but so basically the main character, and I'll put in the video, the main character is Tadayasu, and he's a young man who's a freshman in college. His special ability, yeah, this is under supernatural and horror, but I don't think it's really horror, but supernatural, yes. So he's a young man who can see bacteria with his bare eyes. And he has a childhood friend, Kei Yuki, who's going to the university with him. The problem is about three to four episodes in, Kei was missing. Then he shows up again around, I think, episode 9. So again, they just got rid of him basically. But he shows up again. Yeah, spoiler alert. But the way he sees bacteria is that he sees them in a cute anime way. So he doesn't really see them the way you would see them under a microscope. So he goes to the university. He somehow gets into the biology department with Professor Izuki. I think that's his name. It's Istuku. Izuku. Anyways, the guy's like 100+ years old because he's been around since World War II. So at first he has to convince the professor that, hey, I can see bacteria with my bare eyes, and they're testing him and things like that. And they're like, well, I still don't believe you, but hey, I guess you do have some sort of a special gift. Now the professor believes the kid, but his associate professors, or his undergrads, or his PhD, here in the U.S. you would call them PhDs, what's that word? His PhD students. And of course, one of his PhD students is a loudmouth bitch named Haruka. Yeah, I don't like animes, and a lot of animes do have these loudmouth bitches. And yes, she is annoying, and I had no sympathy towards her. So basically, season 1 is good. Yeah, it's very when you see the camera shaking. Season 2, Tadayasu kind of, Tadayasu kind of takes it back. He sort of becomes like a background character, and they concentrate more on Haruka, the loudmouth bitch. Season 2, let me go back to season 1. Yeah, so in season 1, they're trying to build up Tadayasu's character, but I think they did a bad job. This is basically, there is no romance. So if you're like, hey, is there any romance? No, there's no romance. It's basically a slice of life, supernatural slice of life anime. So there was some possibility, but there's no romance. I guess it was popular enough for them to have 2 seasons. But I guess season 2 kind of ruined it. That's why there's no movie, and there's no OVAs for the anime. Yeah, they kind of ruined it on season 2. Yeah, so season 1 is pretty much slice of life. It's random. It's just random things. That's what slice of life animes are. And normally for most folks who get into anime, in my opinion, slice of life is normally the last anime that people get into. Or you may have watched it and didn't even realize it. Yeah, and it is the typical, they have their festivals. You don't really see a whole lot of agriculture going on. mainly because he's in the biology department. Yeah, there are other agricultural-based anime, which I'll look it up. I forgot the name. It's one about a kid he's a farmer, and I guess he's going to a farmer high school. So this one is not a high school kid or some 15-year-old kid. It is actually a college kid. And my cigar's going out. I guess I'm not puffing it enough. Yeah, so season 1 is better than season 2, but like I said, hey dog, it's wet out there, so you better be careful, dog. Yeah, like I said, they kind of screwed the pooch on season 2 when they made Tadeyasu the background character. They made Haruka the kind of the main character. One thing you'll get out of it is that if you are within the drinking age, after watching the anime or during watching anime, you're going to suddenly get an urge for some sake, because his buddy that went to his childhood buddy that's going to university with him is the son of a sake brewery.
ないね。50くらいにしておこうか。
十分すぎですよ。精米部合 50% なんて大吟醸じゃないですか。
精米部合？
日本酒表記の精米部合とは、酒造に適した米にするために削ったパーセンテージを言うんだよ。精白という言葉があるが、あれは逆だ。削った量を精白度として言うものだ。
逆なのね。
ではなぜ米を削るのか。早い話が削った方がうまい酒になるからだ。米の中心心拍には多くのでんぷんが含まれ、それこそが酒造りにとって重要なんだ。
酒米は食用米より心拍が大きいのです。
周囲のその他の養分は酒造りにとってはさまざまな味になるため、時に雑味を生む。
And Tadeyasu himself is a son of a yeast factory owner. Yeah, keep yourself hydrated and have a drink on the side. No, this is not sake. And yeah, I did went and get some sake. Which I'm not a big sake drinker, but no, I do enjoy it every now and then. So, God damn, my cigar's out. I'm gonna have to relight it. I'll relight it after this. So yes, you're gonna suddenly get an urge to, man, I want to try some sake. So that's pretty much it. And yes, and I think in the first season, there was a few episodes where he lost his ability to see viruses. You dumb dog, stop licking the rainwater. Hey, stop licking the rainwater, you dumb dog. You might get worms. So for a couple of episodes, he loses the ability to see microbes, and then it comes back. And as for the loudmouth female that a lot of anime has, a lot of times she'll be like the adversary to the MC, and of course throughout the anime she'll kind of warm her way into the MC, but a lot of times because of her loud mouth, he still keeps her at a distance. Now, besides the loudmouth women, the other female characters in this anime are okay. They're you got the drunk. Then you have one girl who's also a freshman college student that gets into their clique. Then he also gets into befriends a couple of upperclassmen who are I guess those guys are used for comedic relief. So one guy's nickname is the Mustache Man. Second guy was the Fatty, and they're always trying to find schemes to make money, and pretty much through season 1 and season 2, that's what these guys do. But in season 2, the two upperclassmen, they get a lot more time. They get a lot more airtime too, and I like those guys. I like those two characters. They were a lot more likable, even though they were used for comic relief. The loudmouth lady, even at the end of whoa, damn, my ash fell off. Yeah, the cigar went out. Supposedly, I think the first season, I think there's 11 episodes per season, so they didn't even bother going with 12 episodes. Yeah, because at the end of season 2, what's weird is I think we're on either episode 7 or 8, or maybe 9, around there, 7, 8, or 9. This is when they're in France, because Haruka, the loudmouth, she's betrothed to some rich guy. She's rich, yeah, and of course she comes from a rich, powerful family. No surprise. Normally the loudmouth female characters come from a rich, powerful family in animes. Well, let me see if I can relight my cigar that the ash fell down. Let's see there. Yes, careful with these torch lighters. They are very, very hot. There we go. Yeah, as you can see, there's no cherry at all. And yeah, for you youngsters watching the video, that don't smoke while you're young. As an adult, man, do whatever. But supposedly at like episode 10 or 11, when she finally breaks it off with her fiance. Well, yeah, so around episode 7 or 8 or 9, when they're in France, there's a scene where because the bacteria they cut in and they give their little breaking the fourth wall commentary, and the bacteria mentioned, and now back to the actual main character. So it's like, okay, so you guys actually realize that 7, 8, 9 episodes in, that the main character is a background character. Now you're telling us, hey, back to the main character. Which I had a good chuckle. It's like, okay, these guys realize that they screwed up. Yeah, but at the end, they mentioned, hey, look, ever since Haruka broke it off with her fiance, her attitudes changed, and she's a different person. But in my opinion, she's still the same person. Whoever did the anime did a bad job of that. She's still the the same, attitude. I got an attitude, loudmouth female. So she didn't change to me. So definitely check it out. It's to me, it kind of fits the coronavirus thing that we're having right now. It is a nice, fun slice of life. Like I said, there's really no goal. There's not a hey, let's go kill the Demon King. Although the next anime I will cover will be. Now I think this anime came out in 2016, I believe. I'll put the information up, of course. I think it came out in 2016, or was it 2012? Not be, or 2014, somewhere around there. And yeah, the next anime I'll cover is probably one of the first few that came out where the MC gets pulled from the reality world into a fantasy world, and he's got to live in this fantasy world, go kill the Demon King. And the reason I haven't gone over, because I haven't finished it yet, because it's because I got to like episode 7 and decided, okay, I'm not watching any more of this. It's boring. But it's listed as a hot anime, so I don't know. Yeah, definitely check out Moyashimon. If you watch all of the anime that already came out this season, surprisingly the animators in Japan are still putting out animes. Thumbs up for me from you guys keeping the work going. Yeah, check it out. if you can get past the loudmouth lady, the rest of the characters are good. I like them all. Uh, you know, if you're looking for a slice of life and you just don't want to have to worry, think about plots. You know, you gotta go kill the Demon King. Check it out, and you'll enjoy it. It's again, it's not very long. It's 11 episodes per season. There's no movie, no OVA. There is something called a microbe theater. I think there's like 4 or 5 episodes where it's just because after don't after the credit don't shut off basically after the credit there is a microbe theater where the microbes come out and they kind of explain, hey, you know, this, you know, we're this bacteria, we help make miso, we help make soy sauce, we help make sake. But on top of the ending microbe theater, there's 5 extra microbe theater that if your streaming service has it, definitely check it out. It's you know, the microbes are cute. You know, they're not the I guess ugly bacteria looking thing. So definitely check it out. And like I said, I'll probably do that one anime next. And let's see here. And that's it. Thank you guys. Be safe.